Hey y'all, it's your girl D back with another video. This video is about how I had to give up my gaming to gain more focus in my life. So if you're like looking for some advice on that kind of thing, stay tuned for this video. So a while back I started playing a game called League of Legends. If y'all don't know, I love that game. I was introduced to it by a friend when I was living in Seattle. And you know, it was like turning into, it's fun. It's a fun little game. It's an online game, 5v5, or you know, they have ranked, they have different levels of the game, whatever. So in the game, basically, you know, it's high intensity. It's kind of like a steal the flag type of thing where you have the 5 players and they are trying to get to the other players, you know, Nexus it's called, whatever. So I've been playing that game for about, let's see, maybe I want to say like 5-ish years, on and off. I took a break for a long time. I took a break for like 2 years or something like that, and for some reason I just decided to download it again and play it. And then this time around it wasn't really that fun. Like, I've had other games in the past that were the same thing, right? So I used to play another game, a PC game called Fate, and that one was also really, like, I was really into that game. And then another one called Excel on my phone, and then another game called Saga of Survival, Stormfall Saga of Survival, and that was another phone game. But the common factor is when I realized like how much time I actually was spending on gaming, it's ridiculous, y'all. Like, there's things that I had to do in my life that don't really, you know, involve me or require me, I should say, to not be on these games. Because if you think about it, each game on League is like 30 to like 40-ish minutes, depending on which, if you're playing like an actual game called like Summoner's Rift, or if you're just playing what's called Aram, and even that can be like 30, 40, 50 minutes depending on how good the game is and how good each team is, or how equally matched each team is. And y'all, I was playing like, y'all don't even want to know. I was probably spending like 8 hours just gaming. And like, I'm not an outside person, so you know, I spend like 8 hours gaming on the weekend. And mind you, I got other things to do. Like, I would go do what I gotta do in the morning, right? And then I would come back and be like, oh, I'm tired, so I'm gonna just jump on the game. Y'all, the game wasn't even enjoyable. It was just stressing me out because these people on these games, oh my gosh, like, they just talk a lot of, you know, ish. They be irritating you. They be talking about they about to report you because of this, that, the third. And it's like, girl, this is not giving. And on top of that, like, I've never spent money on League, like real money. But on some of my other games, I've actually spent real money, which is like, girl, do you really need to do that? Actually, I have spent money on League, probably more so to get more internet access, to like up my internet so I could play, boost my internet. But yo, it's like, I'm coming to the point where I'm like, okay, what do I want in life, right? And what is a distraction? So I use that video game example to pretty much present the idea of what is distracting you in life, right? Because I was distracted by my video games, knowing I got like schoolwork and stuff to do, knowing I got regular work to do, knowing I got things to do around the house even. And it's just like, you're not getting anything done because you have all these distractions. Gaming for me is a distraction when it's supposed to really be like a hobby, right? So what is it in your life that is causing you distraction from getting the things that you actually want? Gaming for me, you know, I love gaming. I'm not going to give that up, you know, unless I can't see anymore or unless for whatever reason I get arthritis or something in my hands or something like that, but whatever. If I do, there'll be a way to game still. But, you know, as far as I can see, gaming is supposed to be an enjoyable activity, just like, you know, drinking or going out to the club and things like that. They're supposed to be enjoyable. When you reach a point where those things are no longer enjoyable and they bring you stress or anxiety or make you feel some type of way or even more down or things like that, you have to reevaluate what you're doing. Like, eliminate that thing and then see how it makes you feel. Even with social media, because for a while I didn't have a Facebook for like, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years. I didn't have any really social media like that, and I'm still not very active on social medias like that, except, you know, for doing some other stuff that was making me money on social media, as far as like brand endorsements and things like that. But otherwise, I was not really active on social media like that, y'all. And the clarity and the freedom and the sense of fulfillment that I got from not being on social media made me, it's an unmatched feeling. So if you're, you know, addicted to social media or addicted to gaming or addicted to food or addicted to whatever it is that's causing the distraction from you to get what you want out of life, you know, if it's extreme, I would say talk to a professional. If you can go, you know, cold turkey on your thing, like gaming is like, okay, that's nothing serious. But if you're like addicted to drugs or something, y'all better go get some help. Or, you know, if you're addicted to alcohol or something like that, y'all, you know, if you have any chemical dependencies, seek professional help. But, you know, just eliminate a lot of the distractions in your life and you'll feel so much more better. I promise y'all. So it's only been, for me, let's see, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I think it's only been like 3 days and I feel so much better than when I was in my games. Like, I can focus on my school, I can focus on going to the gym, I can focus on going out. And when it comes that time for me to re-download, I'll have a lot more self-control. I'm hoping, you know, when I go back on, maybe hopefully in a year, I'm trying to hold myself to a year and not re-download it, because the other thing that got me too, and this is a sidebar, basically the computer that I have doesn't have enough memory to run that game either. So that's a big component of it too. Let me not lie. That computer that I have is like laggy, and it's pretty much just meant for basic stuff. It's not meant for gaming. It's not a gaming computer. The computer I had before was a higher quality and more memory for the game and all that, and wasn't as laggy. This computer that I got now is just all lagging, and I'm like, I can't even deal with this game. So that even forced me, the universe was like, girl, you're gonna reevaluate what you're doing on this game, and we're gonna make it so your machine can't even play it. So that's a whole different thing. But over this past couple months, I've been evaluating, like, what can I get rid of in my life? What can I downsize on? What can I, you know, get rid of that is distracting me? And that's the main point of what I wanted to get across today before I go to sleep, y'all. So I'm about to log off here, but just think about it. What in your life is distracting you, and what can you eliminate to live a more fulfilling life? Peace and love. Bye.